Hey guys, how's it going this morning? Happy Saturday. Just getting my hair up into a ponytail here and we're gonna get started. I've already got some music playing in the background. Welcome to this morning's class. It's called Barre Above. If you've never taken a Barre Above class before, I think you're really gonna enjoy it. And behind me I have my portable bar. If you don't have a portable bar, not to worry. You may want a chair or, good morning Jen, long time no see. You may want a chair or a countertop to hold on to, a stable surface to help you balance. Also behind me I have my green bender balls and purple gliding discs. I'm going to be using both of those throughout the workout today as well, and then hand weights. If you don't have that equipment, not to worry, we will modify everything for you. All right? So we're going to go for about 45-50 minutes. God willing, if Facebook Live something technological doesn't happen, which it always happens to me. But I'm going to try to be glass half full this morning. So it's all good. I got my old plie shirt on. If you like this cute little crop top, let me know. I can get one for you. I ordered one for my friend Catherine recently because she really liked it. And that's about it. So I'm going to stand up here. No shoes. Don't need them. Checking the camera angle here to make sure you can see me. Very good. Go ahead and send me some messages to let me know if you're hearing me okay. And if you can see me okay. Just let me know. All right, so for our warm-up, we're going to do a standing warm-up, and then we're going to do a warm-up on the floor. So if you're not on carpeting, you may want a mat nearby or a towel. Starting with your feet about hip-width distance apart, toes facing front. We're going to come down into a chair pose. So you drop your hips down, tailbone pointing down and back. You should be able to wiggle your toes. So you're going to feel your glutes and your hamstrings engage right away. Take a nice deep breath, and as you exhale, engage your belly, scoop your belly. So from here, we're going to do chair pose, down and up, down and up. So I'm just picking up the beat to the music that you may or may not hear in the background. When we do Facebook Live, we have to use royalty-free music. So I just searched royalty-free music on my Spotify account, and whatever popped up, that's what we're using today. So I'm going to adjust my pace to the beat of the songs that are playing. Down. Now when you come up, you want to push your hips forward and squeeze your butt. Your cupcakes, we call them. That's Master Trainer Lawrence George term for the glutes. And I love it. Let's do 4 more of these. Woo! Waking up those cupcakes. Good. Now give me half range of motion. So you come down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. Shoulders are down and back. Core is engaged. Weight is in the heels. Down, halfway up. Down. 2 more. Now we're going to take a side lunge. So it's side lunge, push off, come back to center. Side lunge, push off, come back to center. 2 more, nice and slow. Side lunge, push off, stand up nice and tall. Last one. Now we're going to go to the other side. Side lunge, push off. Nice big exhale as you come to center. Push. 2 more. Down and press. Last one, down and press. Now stay here. We're going to do a combination. So it's lunge, step center, chair, rise. Lunge, step center, chair, rise. Lunge. Let's change the arms a little bit on that chair. Sweep them up. Lunge, hands come to heart center. Chair, arms sweep up. Let's do 4 more on this side. last one. Give me that half range of motion squat, please. Down halfway up, down halfway up, woo. Down halfway up. 4 more. And then I'm just going to step to the side because we're going to do that lunge to the other side combo. So it's lunge, step together, chair, and rise. Again. This time sweep the arms on the chair pose. You want to get that blood flowing to every part of the body. Warming up those shoulder joints. Good. Now, curtsy side to side. So it's step, curtsy, step, curtsy. Notice that my torso is remaining upright. Hands at heart center. If you'd like a little bit more, reach down for that standing leg and add that torso rotation. 4 more. 3, 2. We're going to hold that next curtsy lunge. Hold it. Straighten your back leg. Calf lengthening. Reach up and down. Notice I'm lifting my back heel. 2 more. Now step to the other side. Lift and lower. 3, 2. We're going to go back to that lunge combo. So it's lunge, step together, chair, and rise. You've got 4 on each side to finish our standing warm-up today. 1 more on this side. Push off so strong. Other side. Lunge together. Sweep the arms. Drop those hips down and back. 2 more. On the last one, you're going to hold your chair pose. Hold. Exhale, bring those hands to heart center. And rise. Go ahead and grab your mats if you're using one. We're going to get ready for some push-ups. Remember, you can do a full push-up or modify your push-up. We're just in the warm-up phase, so no pressure here. I'm going to come down and find my plank, okay? You can put one knee down or both knees down. Oops, some swear words in that music this morning. I guess it's not clean. So we're going to go 3 slow push-ups and then hold at the top. Let me see if I can pick up the beat. 4, 3. Here we go. Down, press. Down, press. 1 more. Down, press. Hold. Remember not to look down between your hands. We go 3. Your head is an extension of your spine. So where you're looking, hold, determines the length of your spine. And we've got 2 more sets. 3. Exhale. 1 more. Hold. Let's go 1 more set, friends. 3. Press. Fingers are spread wide on the mat. In line with your chest. Hold. Quick child's pose. Sit up, circle out your wrists. Shake them out, stretch them out. We're getting ready for a bear. If you've never done a bear hover, come on to all 4s. Tuck your toes, and then let those knees hover. Now you're welcome to stay here. If you want a little bit more, take that right leg under and twist your torso. And then come back to bear, hover. Twist, bear. Twist and extend, hover. Extend, hover. This is no easy feat. Let's do 4 more. Woo! Last 2. feel really warm and maybe a little sweaty. Knees down. Quick break, sit up. Circle out those wrists. If this is too much for your wrists, I would suggest doing a forearm plank and holding that to continue to warm up your upper body and your center. We're going to do another round of those bear hovers with leg extensions. Are we ready? Extend. Back to hover. Extend. Back to a hover. Woo! You've got 4 more of these. Last 2, come on. Now stay with me in your bear hover. Tap your knees down and up. Down and up. 4 more and you're done. 4. Scoop the belly. 3. Push the floor away from you. 2. And 1. Oh my goodness. Child's pose. Hallelujah. Sit up. Shake those wrists out. Make your way to standing. Grab a sip of water. I'm going to set my mat off to the side until it's time for our floor work at the end. In the meantime, I'm going to grab 1 hand weight or something that has a little bit of weight that you can hold at your chest for this next set. So because I'm only going to hold 1 weight, I'm going to grab my 8-pounders. Remember, in bar, you can use anywhere from 0 to 10 pounds. All right, so most females in a bar muscle endurance class probably use anywhere from a 3-pounder to a 7-pounder generally. But you need to know your limits. If you're used to strength training, you can probably go a little bit heavier, but you never know. I just had a male student who takes a class from me at RIT. He was trying to go heavier because he does strength training in the gym, as many males do, and he realized it was an endurance class and he couldn't maintain his stamina with using that same heavy weight, so he had to go down in the weight. So don't be embarrassed to try and then adjust, either up or down as needed. All right, so similar to the warm-up, I'm going to put my weighted object, even if it's a water bottle, filled with water for some weight, to my chest. So we've got side lunges, and we're going to reach forward. Starting off slow, side lunge, reach forward, pull back, push to center. Side lunge. Now my toes are facing forward, and I want you to make sure that your knee is in alignment with the top of your foot. Reach forward and up. 3, 2. Now we're going to hold this one here, and it's down, halfway up. My legs, I'm staying in my lunge, and I'm not coming back to a straight-legged position. But I'm still reaching forward. My weight is in my heel of the bent leg. 2, and 1. Hold it here, we pulse. It's a little teeny movement, up, up, up. Woo. 4, 3, 2. Now static hold. You're going to take your inside arm and do reverse flies. This is an option. So you're either here for 8 or here for 8. So if you're doing the reverse fly, your elbow is slightly bent, and you're trying to think about sliding your shoulder blade across to the center of your back. So let's go 4, 3, that quad of the bent leg's really starting to burn now. Last one, bring your hands back to center. Shift your weight so that you can now lift this leg. Find your balance, lift. 7, rotation. So it's, let me think about this. Lift, set your leg down, lunge, bicep. How do we do this? Hold on. Outside leg lift, unshift, combo move with biceps. All right, let's try this again. Start here. Down, bicep curl. Down, up. Down, curl, down, up. Down, curl, down, up. Sometimes it takes me a second. This is new choreography, friends, that I just learned this morning. I have some notes on my whiteboard, but you're always my very patient guinea pigs. And I mean that in the most loving way possible, because then I can teach my kids at RIT. Good. All right, ready? We need to go to the other side. So we lunge, reach forward, and up. Lunge, reach. Push off nice and strong from that leg. Every time I do, I think about driving my heel into the earth and engaging that rear cupcake. So let's do 3 more of these. 2. Last one. Hold the next one down. So it's reach, halfway up. Reach, halfway up. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Hold in here and pulse. We lift and lift. Four, 3, 2, 1. Shift your weight. Leg lift on the outside. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Oh, we got to go back and do that reverse fly or row. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set that foot back down. Getting ready. Your options are reverse fly or row. So you need to be hinged forward at your hip slightly. Don't forget to really engage your belly to brace your movement. 3, 2, and 1. Getting ready for that bicep combo. So it's bicep, rise. Bicep, rise. Now you don't have to bring your knee up. You can come to center. But if you want a little bit more of a balance challenge, you're going to come up. Let's do 3 more. One more. Boom. And release. Hold on to that weight. I'm actually going to switch this out for a 5-pounder though, and grab my other 5-pound weight. So you need two weighted objects potentially for this next set, this next round. So I love my booty kicker because I can just keep the weights right there. I always know where they are. Unless my son plays with them and then they're somewhere else in the house, of course. Always the best laid plans. You have systems in place until someone messes with your system. All right, let me check the comments. How we doing? Anyone? Aw, Miss Jen is the only one here. But at least I'm still live in my, whoops. The phone just fell, but we're good. Everything's okay, nothing to see here. All right, next. Sumo squats. Start with those weighted objects, hand weights, whatever you got. at your chest. Wide stance. For a sumo squat, your toes are slightly, and hips are slightly externally rotated. So you don't want to be totally parallel. It's okay to be a little bit turned out here. All right, so a sumo squat, you're going to drop your chest, drop your knees, drop that tailbone down and back as low as you can go, and then drive through those heels to come back up, squeezing your glutes, pushing your hips forward. So here we go, full range of motion, down and up. Whoop, whoop. Now hold it down, halfway up and down. So the half range of motion movement is like an elevator. You can choose whichever floors you want to toggle between. So if you want to go from the first floor to the third floor, or maybe the 7th floor to the 3rd floor. Get my drift? Range of motion is your choice. Now we hold it here and pulse. Lift, lift. Shoulders are down and back. 4, 3, 2, hold it at the bottom. We go up for 3. Up, 2, 3, down 1. Up, 2, 3, and 1. Precise and strong. Woo. 4, 3, 2. Back to half range of motion. Halfway up and down. Oh, this is burning the legs. Halfway up. I need this so badly though. Hold it here and pulse. We go lift, lift. Yikes. If you need a little less, just come up out of that squat slightly. You can always shake out those legs and rejoin us when you're ready. Listen to your body. All right, we've got a little more pulsing here to do. We're gonna hold it at the bottom. Up 3, down 1. Up, 2, 3, down, up, 2, 3. Come on, friends. Focus. Woo! Little combo coming at ya. Squat, curl, rise, squat, hammer, curl. Yikes. 4. Hang in there. We still got to do that ratchet squat one more time. Hold it down. Up, 3, down 1. Up, 2, 3, and down. Up, 2, 3. Last 2. And hold. Oh my goodness. Shake it out. Go ahead and give yourself a nice quad stretch. Grab some water. Yikes. That's the nice thing about bars. We can take little breaks, little rewards, little stretch breaks in between if we want to. So we're going to keep those weights, I think. Let me look at my notes here. No, for this next one, I'm sorry. I'm going to put my weights down. And I need a gliding disc. If you don't have a gliding disc, I will show you how to do this without the glider. You can also use anything that's slippery. Socks, if you have them on your feet. A paper plate, a towel, a washcloth. Just fold it into a square and put it under the ball, the landing pad of your foot. So I'm going to use my trusty booty kicker here and show you what I'm going to do. So slide that leg behind you or step it back. All right? If you're stepping it back, you're going to need to step it back far enough so that you can come into this position. Notice that I'm hinged forward. Nice long line from the top of my head to my heel. It's that ski slope effect. I drive the front heel into the earth as I come up and squeeze. Picture this leg is in a cast. Now, if you're stepping back, I would suggest leaving the leg behind you. You have to pick your point. Find where your target step back point is. And so then you're going to step up and back each time. I'm going to use the disc. So in this scenario, the gliding disc is just helping me with the movement a little bit to make it a little bit easier. All right, I don't like the song. Let me switch songs. A little better. We go down, 2, up, 2. Notice my body tilts forward, and then I rise up to center. Tilt forward. Couple more of these. Down, 2, and up. Now extend and hold. Hold. Option to let go of anything that you might be holding on to. Woo! Hands back on the bar, half range. So we come halfway up and down. So if your leg is out, let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to rise up halfway and down without moving my foot. But if I have the disc, I'm going to slide halfway in and out. Hold it here. Now we can pulse by lifting through our hips. I'm going to have you hold it here and point the toe and flex the toe. Point. So if you don't have a disc to slide, you can do the pulsing instead. Whoa, this is so hard. This leg is being worked so much. Yeah. We're going to do a little combo with this. All right, so rise up all the way. Rise or step up, down, point, and flex. Or step in, step out. 2 pulses, point, and flex. So get the idea? The point and flex, if you do have a gliding disc, is a little tricky to get the hang of. So you just go to your tippy toes and then flex your foot back to the landing pad. Woo! Give me one more of those, friends, and then we're going to switch sides. Oh my goodness. All right, change sides. I am going to just stay facing this way. Hopefully you can still see my leg moving in and out. Starting off nice and slow, full range. Down, 2, rise. When we switch sides like this, it's always a nice little break, because now you got fresh legs. That's it. All right, go down, half range of motion. Down, halfway up. Down, halfway up. Remember, with no gliding disc, you leave your foot in place and just rise halfway up and down with those hips. 2 more. Hold it here. Let me model the pulses for you. So it's lift, lift, lift. This is if you do not have a gliding disc. If you do, you're here. Flex and point. Flex and point. 1 more. Rise up all the way. Rise, slide, flex, and point. Rise, slide, flex, and point. 1 more time. And rise up. Great work. Let's take a figure 4 standing stretch. Ankle over knee. Sit back and feel that beautiful stretch in your outer thigh and in your glute. I'm constantly doing this stretch. Whether I'm sitting, standing, lying down on the floor, and switch. Excellent. We have one more standing exercise before we go down to our mats again. So I'm going to put my gliding disc away and move my booty kicker off to the side slightly. All right, so for this last standing exercise, let me just check on y'all. Hi, Katie. How are you? Nice to see you on here. All right, so nice wide stance, full range plies. Here we go. Can you wiggle your toes? The answer should be yes. This is a nice hip opener, and you want to think about pushing your knees towards your pinky toes. Good. Hold this one down, hands behind your head. We go down, halfway up, down, halfway up. So the oblique crunch with the half range of motion of the legs. You're welcome to just do the crunch or just do the legs. 4 more. 2, 1, hold it here, pulse. Arms come out, plie side to side. So it's plie, rise, plie, rise. I'm going to add on to this in a moment. Now plie, rise, hold it here, watch. Oblique crunch, plie. Elbow to knee. Back to full range plie right here. Round 2 of 2. Did you know when we come up to the top of this plie, it puts us in what we call a power posture. Science tells us that this position elicits feelings of empowerment and confidence and literally lowers cortisol levels in your bloodstream, which lowers stress. All right, half range of motion. We go down, halfway up. Your oblique crunch is to the other side now. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here and pulse. Lift, lift, lift. 4, 3, plie, pull this leg in. Plie, side to side. On the next one, add the knee to elbow. Right here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold your plie. Find your balance. Heels up is an option. And release. Good job. Once again, do some stretching quickly, grab some water, and we're going to come down to the mat. Starting off in plank. Whoopsie. Make sure you can all see me here. All right, very good, friends. All right, in plank, let me just grab my notes. Once again, new choreography. Always a work in progress. All right, for this one, I'm going to grab a 3-pound dumbbell. You do not have to use anything if you don't want to. We're going to do some tricep kickbacks. And I'm going to give you two options for your setup. You are either going to set up in a hover like this, which is very challenging because we're going to row from that hover. The other option is to take this leg back and up, and then row from here, all right, which is what I'm going to do. All right, so setting it up, the leg can also stay planted on the floor, right here. Row, row. Now I like to keep my foot flexed so that I'm concentrating on really lengthening through the heel and that my pinky toe is facing the floor. In terms of my upper body, I'm allowing my arm to graze my ribs. Good. Now, hold that arm up. I'm going to let that foot rest on the floor. Tricep kickback. 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 So notice that I'm not allowing the dumbbell to go past my hip because on triceps the work is on the extension. Good. Now you can add the leg lift with the triceps if you'd like. Woo. 3, 2, hold it up and pulse, either the arm and the leg or just the arm. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, and time. Lower down, sit up. Now before we go to the other side, we're going to find our plank and pass the object, whether it's real or imaginary, from one side to the other. So it looks like this. I'm going to find my plank. You might want to take your feet a little bit wider on the mat, or you can put one knee down or both knees down. So it looks like this. Set the weight to the outside of your other hand. Take the weight, set it. Make sure it doesn't roll away. Pass through, pass through, pass through. Let's do 4 more sets. There's 1. Now you are going to rock a little teensy bit side to side, but as you get stronger, you can minimize that movement and try to keep your plank as stationary as possible. Last time. Woo! Knees down. That'll get your heart rate up, huh? Good job. I'm going to turn around so you can see me. You don't have to. So remember, option 1 is to find your hover and then row within your hover, or knee down, leg back, and or up. Here we go. Row. Row. Exhale. Exhale. We go. 4 and 3. Tummy's nice and tight. 2. Hold this one up. Foot gets a break. Triceps and only. Now notice, you're still working, just because you're doing triceps extensions, you're working all sorts of other muscles in your body by trying to hold yourself in this position, engaging your core, and by working one side of your body at a time, you're working your core because you're throwing off your balance. All right, add the leg if you'd like. 8 and 7, 6. Shh. 2. Hold it up and pulse. Leg and arm, or maybe just the arm, your choice. 8, 7, 6, you're there. And release. Oh my goodness. Whew. Let's take our arms open. Open up the chest. Reach for the back wall. Circle out those wrists. Reach up.
Take one arm behind your head. Reach down with your fingertips between your shoulder blades. Release and switch. We've got 2 more sets of exercises to do, and then a cool down and stretch. All right, I'm going to give you a little special treat, a bonus combination at the end, actually, to do a little bit of a dance, if you will, to 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. But, so that's a preview of what's to come. The next thing we need, you're going to need a bender ball, and I use the term need loosely. We're going to do some glute lifts, glute work on our backs. So I'm going to take my bender ball, which is the most awesome, affordable piece of gym equipment, I swear. What is it, like $10 to get one of these? You want the ball to be a little bit squishy. This has been tested extensively. Leslie Bender, that's why it's called the Bender Ball, is a functional movement specialist, a Pilates expert, bar above instructor, personal trainer. She trained professional water skiers down in Florida. She has her own studio down in Florida. I trained under her, which was such a privilege and an honor, and I learned so much. But not all of these balls are created equal. There are smaller balls, there are larger balls, there are balls that are overinflated, underinflated. They might be not squishy enough, or even the texture might prevent it from being pliable enough. Anyway, I digress. But by using this bender ball to do crunches, we're not going to do those now, but I just want to show you. You put it behind your low back to protect your low back. Take the stress off the hip flexors so that they don't compensate for your abdominal muscles. And then as you go back over the ball, you will engage your entire abdominal wall. So in a future segment, I'll just do a video of just how to use this bender ball for your abdominals to do crunches. And you'll get a lot out of that. For today's class, sticking with our new choreography, we're going to do frog lifts right now. So you're going to take the ball, place it between your ankles. Place it between your ankles. And then just go ahead and set it. Oh, what am I doing? You're on your stomach. The ball is between your ankles. I knew that didn't feel right. So you are on your stomach. You can rest your head on your hands. So my knees are pointed out to the sides. It's going to feel pretty awkward, totally normal. So a frog lift is to try to lift, and you can do this without the ball, right? You can press your heels together and lift and lower. In fact, I already lost my ball. It came out. I'm going to just go like this. But if you can get that ball between your ankles, it's going to help you just to engage a little bit more. Now I noticed that there's some pressure on my pubic bone, so you might need to put like an extra layer of cushion if your mat's not very thick. All right, so we lift and lower. You're going to feel that through your seat. Even if you can't lift those legs off the ground, just the attempt is going to get you the engagement that you want. All right, so from here, you're going to pull in and out. Hamstring curls, in and out. Let me try this again. There we go. Oh yeah, my hamstring just felt like 1,000 times more engaged when I put that ball in there. In and out. In and out. You really have to find your balance with that ball and squeeze the ball. Yikes. Let's go back to our frog lifts. Lift, lift, lift. Four more. 3, 2, and 1. Hamstring curl. In and out. In out, in. Woo. Now let's put the two together. So we go frog lift, extend, bend, lower down. Lift, extend, bend, lower down. Lift, extend. Oh my goodness. Give me 3 more, come on. Yikes. I like this one. Oh, go ahead and release. Now you can go onto your back. Take the bender ball, place it just between your shoulder blades. Between your shoulder blades, and these are bent. So this is going to be more like and feel more like, look and feel more like a traditional crunch, but still giving you some extra protection here by having the ball underneath you. Hands are behind your head, just crunch up and down. Lift. So I'm looking at an angle at the ceiling, keeping that little fist space between my chin and my chest. We go. 8, 7, getting ready for around the world. 4, 3, we'll start off slow. 2, so oblique crunch to the right, crunch to the right, circle to the center, oblique crunch left, relax back. Right, center, left, and let's go to tempo. So it's a small movement to be sure, and you're going to find it a balanced challenge to stay on the ball. It forces you to not scooch around so much, I think, and so you're engaging what you need to engage. 2 more around the worlds to the right. Woo. Back to crunches in the center only, just 8. See if you can straighten your legs on this set. See if you feel the difference. Maybe you like it, maybe you won't. Now, oblique crunch to the left, slow. Center, right, and release. Slow, left, center, right, and release. We go around to tempo. 2 more. Last one, friends. And bend into those knees. Grab that ball. Lay back. Tuck your knees into your chest. Pull the ball. Put the ball, place it on your shins. Curl yourself up into a ball. Big exhale. Lower your upper body down. Put your right foot on the floor, left leg in the air. Gentle pull of that leg towards you. Got to stretch those hamstrings, especially from those frog lifts. Now, don't go anywhere. I've got a special treat for you. 7 rings. Ariana Grande. And switch. Remember that this is the minimum amount of stretching you should be doing. That low back and those hamstrings get so tight given the activities that we do throughout the day. Walking, running, and sitting, mostly sitting. And then go ahead and roll onto your side. Push yourself up. And when you're ready, come up to standing. You can set your props, weights, whatever, off to the side. Grab some water. And I'm going to set my mat off to the side as well.
Now here's the deal. The 7 Ring song by Ariana Grande is not royalty free. So I'm going to use different music, but with the understanding that if you play that song at home, 7 rings, and you're good at finding the beat, you can do this on your own. I'm going to show you what to do during the verses and what to do during the chorus. All right, so let me find a good song on here to teach you. Hold on. This might work. No idea what it is. All right, so you're going to start off going in one direction, step out into a lunge and back. Now we're going to add on. Lunge, come to center, plie in the other direction. Lunge, center, plie, adding some arms. So this is what you do during the verse of 7 Rings by Ariana Grande. You'll get it. You can always take the arms out of it. This is a dancing in your room alone song. Now, here comes the chorus. Step out, trace the clock. Basically, you stay in plie and do a side bend all the way around. Again. Hands behind your head. Cross. Push away. Hands come down. Boom. Boom. Shoulder. Shoulder. Here. Here. Push. Release, boom, boom. And then you rise up and start from the beginning in the other way. So it's lunge, center, plie, center. One more time, then we're going to trace the clock. Hold it here. Arms behind the head. Here we go. Trace the clock. And then you rise up and you would continue from the beginning on the other side, etc., etc. So let me shut my music off here. And we are at 10:30, so we just went a full hour, which is good, not bad. So Jen, thanks my good friend. You should show that dance to Gracie. I should show that dance to Gracie, and then she should do it on TikTok, I think. I still haven't seen her TikTok videos, so maybe I can look those up today. All right, thanks for joining me. This is going to be archived on the page, so you can do it at any time, and have a great Saturday. Bye.